Okay, so again, we're going to start off by subtracting 3 from both sides here to get the terms with the variables by themselves, giving us 2p squared minus 2p equals -3. Now there's something I said earlier in one of the other videos that might have confused somebody at this point. Shouldn't have been a problem earlier, but what we're really trying to do is not find a common factor, but get rid of the coefficient of the squared term. We want just a coefficient of 1. So we're going to divide both sides here by 2 so that we can get just p squared. And when we do that, we're going to get p squared minus p equals -3/2. And we now need to use our box to figure out what we need to add to both sides to get our perfect square. And when we do that, we're going to have our p squared here. Whoops, I didn't square it. Okay, so we've got p squared. We need to take our negative p and break that in half, so we have -1/2 p and -1/2 p. And that becomes, let's see, a p here and a p here, -1/2 here, -1/2 here, so this becomes 1/4. We're going to add 1/4 to both sides of the equation. So plus 1/4 and plus 1/4. When we do that, we're going to get p squared minus p plus 1/4 equals, and -2/3 plus 1/4. Well, let's see. We need to get a common denominator. To make -2/3 into 4s, we need to multiply top and bottom by 4. So I'm now going to have -6/4 plus 1/4. So that's going to give me equals -5/4. Okay, so coming back here, I've got -5/4. Okay, I can now take the left side and write it in factored form. So I have p minus 1/2 squared equals -5/4. Okay. And then we take the square root of both sides. And again, plus or minus. So over here we have p minus 1/2, and that equals, and we've got a problem here. We have a negative inside of the square root. There's no such thing as the negative the square root of a negative number. Doesn't exist in the real numbers. We have a tool that we use, but there's no real number that's the square root of a negative number. So our answer on this one is going to be no real solution.